So what's really amazing about the nervous system is the nervous system collects information very quickly. It sends it to the brain. It's using things like your sight and sound and touch and smell. All these senses are sending information to the brain constantly, processing that information and helping you to come up with signals. As you know, we have a central nervous system, and we also have an autonomic nervous system. Nobody has to tell you, for example, for your heart to beat. Yet if you want to get up and leave, and none of you hope do, then your brain has to say stand up, and those kind of instructions. So you've got two nervous systems happening here. One's automatically, eyes blinking, heart beating, involuntary responses from your nerves, and then you also have a system that you have to command with signals in order to do things. Touch travels at about 400 feet per second. 400 feet per second. Now that's not fast compared to light, but it's pretty fast. And it's not fast compared to sound, but it's pretty fast, 400 feet per second. When you have a signal traveling through your body that quickly, that's still pretty quick. And we're only 5 or 6 feet tall, all right? That type of thing. So what's funny on that one? Okay. The nucleus of this little cell is the one that's going to process all of this. It's the capital, if you would, of the cell. It has nerves that send information and nerves that receive information. And so that's one of the nice things. Now, what would happen if you had a cell which could send but could not receive? Have any of you ever been asleep at night and experienced a good cramp on a leg? Do you know what's happening in that case? The nerve is sending a signal to tighten up the muscle. And another signal is supposed to resupply the muscle with oxygen, and it's not coming. All right? And so consequently, you have this muscle all cramped up and tightened up, and it's sending all of the pain, all of the signals that are saying danger, emergency, all of those signals are running to the brain, and you can't seem to get this cramp to let go because the other ones coming from the other direction aren't working. And so sometimes, again, nutritional deficiencies. Magnesium, for example, all of these nerves are, I wish you could see the electrical system of a home when the electricians have brought all those cords to the power box. I've gone in some home and there's 2 feet of line just hanging out from all over the place. Go into a commercial building when they're building it, and it's just amazing that all these lines are just hanging out, and that some skilled electrician is going to hook them up to the right fuse somewhere. Well, our bodies are the same way. We have a very complex nervous system running up through this spinal cord, and all of these lines are connected in one place or another and have an impulse in our brain. So if they're not receiving, we're going to have some problems. Now, years ago, they believed that if you severed a nerve, it would never repair itself. Do you all see that that's false today? Look at Christopher Reeves. Isn't he a prime example? He's paralyzed. He's had the worst injuries that you could have, and now we're seeing him on a comeback. He's now moving parts of his body. He was going to be permanently paralyzed. But through modern technology, through today's advances in medical devices and cameras and very precise, they can actually repair nerves today and put them back together just with miraculous equipment. So the nervous system can be repaired. And we're also finding out, for example, this product here called Nutricalm is a B-complex vitamin with a whole bunch of herbs and whole foods, bioflavonoids, citrus bioflavonoids, different herbs, along with folic acid, niacin, all the B vitamins and C vitamins. Its main purpose was to repair the myelin sheath, the actual, coating of nerves, to keep the nerves healthy, the actual health of the nerve itself. And so if you have people that they blink too fast, or they have twitching, or they're irritable, sometimes it's because the myelin sheaths in their nerves are just too thin, and they need to be strengthened. They need to be coated. So these impulses, I don't know if you've ever seen people that twitch and do a lot of nervous reactions, and I find that a nutrient like this called Nutricom can be very, very beneficial to their lifestyles if you'll just help them and understand what's happening to them. Keeping the wiring firing is really important. We want to keep impulses working in the system so that they are strong impulses, not subtle impulses, but good, strong impulses. And there's today lots of nutrients that can help with that. There are nutrients today, like, for example, there's this one called 5-HTP.